Hey, what's up? Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures. This is a showcase video of Blood Bowl Ogres. So these guys came out on Saturday this week, and again, you're watching this at least at some point in the future. It is Monday today, I don't know what days, so I should probably know that. Monday the 6th of March, so they come out on the 4th of March on Saturday. So they were 12 quid, which I think is a good price. They're a plastic clam pack ogre from Games Workshop, obviously. Forge World are producing the star players. There's the Mighty Zug and Morgan Thorg, as well as a few others at the moment. I'm waiting for Griff Oberwald at the moment. Interestingly on that, Mighty Zug, the German word for train is Zug, which is Z-U-G, spelled exactly the same. I think a Z in German is pronounced like TS. So the Mighty Zug, and I presume that's what it means. Like Oberwald sounds German as well. Wald, or W-A-L-D, means wood or something, or a forest, I think, anyway. So I'm presuming there's a few like Germanic references in there, and of course, like, I digress as per usual. But there you go. So these are 12 quid. So from Element Games, they're £9.60, which is, I think, 20% off. Really cool. The plastic miniatures, they all came. There's about 6 different pieces, obviously, and none of the pieces, like the join lines of both arms, for example, are hidden underneath their armor panels. The head, where it joins around the neck, is the join between neck and head is hidden by a roll of fat, and then the feet as well, where the feet attach to the ankle. The join is around the sort of the perimeter of the shoe. So all the mold lines and everything, all the join lines are really well hidden. So in terms of the sculpt, awesome, really cool. They're big as well, which is a thing, like chunky. They're on 32mm bases, and of course you get the the Blood Bowl 32mm base, which is a 32mm round slotter base with a hole the diameter of the ball will slot into. So if I put them next to like a paint pot, they are pretty big, pretty beasty. And I don't have another Blood Bowl payer near me, otherwise I would. So like there's a Space Marine Scout there, for example. So really big, like 40-50mm tall, which is exactly what you want. Loads of spiky bits, loads of cool little details, and of course you put like your own bits on them. I've covered them in like little spats of blood and stuff like that, but really cool. So altogether, in terms of the painting, again, because of the build, like, they were a pleasure to paint. Really cool. I don't know whether there'd be convertibility, probably, but I don't know what you would do. The arm joins in particular are really they're really specific. Like, they would fit like perfectly into each other. So there'd be some conversion work. I imagine it's possible, obviously. All things possible, bit of green stuff and that. But in terms of the elbow join, that's pretty much where it is. And for example, on the I'll just point like to this one on his left arm on your right hand side, like there. You would have to chop and remold this armor panel that's around his elbow. Just turn him around. You'd have to remodel the leather strap and the gold bit as well, and then the legs and stuff, they're all together, like, because he's fat basically around the arse and the legs and stuff, or muscular, very muscular. Because he's like that, yeah, you can't really repose the legs. I bet somebody will, but there you go. So all together, I put these on the Blood Bowl community page on Facebook, and Blood Bowl replied saying, "This is the ogres doing their hacker dance," or something, like the synchronized dance, which is pretty cool, because the photo was like from this angle pretty much. So in terms of the painting, like I said, the sculpt and build quality is awesome because they've hidden the little join lines and stuff around. You can't really repose them, so if you've got two, they're going to look the same, but don't really care about that. It's just like a minor thing. So in terms of the painting, I'll just zoom in a little bit. I painted black eyes onto the left on the left and the right eye of the guy on your right now. So basically, just instead of you usually use like red and purple to shade the skin, but obviously in really thin successive glazes, like almost translucent glazes, you just get a real subtle sort of colour. But on each eye, started with purple and then sort of highlighted with red, which looks really cool. And then I've done blood coming out of the faces, out of the noses, and coming out of the mouths, like they've got a couple of broken teeth and that sort of stuff. Like all together, like they've been in the wars, which is perfect for him, pretty much. So I'm on bbtactics.com at the moment, and basically the human ogre summary and I'm paraphrasing across all of this, is that the best way to use the ogre would be to complement the rest of your human team. So if you want to go more offensive, you can give him piling on to start off with, but he'll be fouled more often. He can't support the surrounding team when he's on the ground, obviously, and then there's like the tackle zone thing where he's off his feet. But it's the humans, like the big guy, apart from the star players, he's going to be your big guy, like a roadblock, high strength, high armour, and a real complement to the otherwise. Well, the human team are relatively average, you know, armour 7, armour 8, stuff like that. But this guy, armour 10. And again, if you're in a tournament, because of that high armour and his strength and stuff like that, like, he's not going to get injured very often. Or he might do, I don't know, but certainly less so statistically than the others. So there you go. In the next, well, again, for me, because I'm recording these in the future now, I will be doing Morgenthorg and 2 mighty Zoogs, or Zugs, I don't know how they're pronouncing that. I presume Zug, because it's like more of it like a basal sound, I don't know. But I'll be doing a few of those, and then when Griff Oberwald comes out, I'll be painting a few of them as well, because they're really cool. I don't know when, there's been no word on that as such, but I'm presuming they're going to like redo one. I've also bought one of the 5th edition Mighty Zugs and a 5th edition Griff Oberwald, which I'll be painting up as well. I've not started collecting my own team yet, just on that note. No idea which ones to go for, and I'm waiting until some of the other ones come out. I'm just going to see what's what. The elves are really appealing, and so are the dwarf team, to be honest. Basically on the aesthetics of it, the dwarf team was badass. And it's not like I wasn't expecting that, but I'm waiting for like the Death Rollers and some of the other stuff to get released. Like, obviously it came out at the end of last year, the re-release of Blood Bowl, I forget when, but it was like a few months ago from now. And yeah, I'm just waiting to like see what other star players and what other stuff, like the supplemental things they do for it. But up until now, like, super impressed. All the stuff's really good. Like, I've got the Zug. I've not started painting him yet, but Morgenthorg is absolutely huge. Like, a real beast of a model, even bigger than these ogres. And I'm super excited to paint that up. And then the Zug as well. It's so detailed. Like, it's beautiful, the model. Like, really good. Really just a beautiful sculpt. So super excited to paint one of them up. And then a little secret for you, for Golden Demon this year, I'll be doing a human Blood Bowl team in black and white. So like a Marauders, but we're talking like a different one. So like painting them up at the best I possibly can, and I'm going to start them. I don't know when, shortly really, and I don't know. And again, I'm rambling as per usual, but we've got it's only a few months away now. Yeah, like 2 months, just about. So I best get on that soon, to be honest. And a lot of people like don't tell each other what they're working on, or like not deliberately. It's not like a cards close to your chest sort of thing, but like people just don't let you know. And then when they're finished, I probably won't upload the photos until after the event anyway, but I definitely will. So there's that to look forward to as well. And that is your lot. So there's HD pictures on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com. On my YouTube channel here, there's God knows how many other videos, like hundreds of videos now. Paint tutorials, reviews, little battle reports I did for a bit, and loads of painted commission showcases. These are all for sale as well. So my eBay page, it's PHMinis, which is just PHMinis. You can find me on there, and these are all for sale at the minute, so I'll put a link in the description of this video. Other than that, cheers for watching, have a good one.